From the 1st of August, there will be increased draft relief. Duty on draft products in pubs will be up to 11p lower than supermarkets. It will be maintained as part of a new Brexit pubs guarantee. And Jeremy Hunt said the change will apply to every pub in Northern Ireland due to the Windsor framework, trying to there basically say it's a double win, isn't it, for Rishi Sunak and the Tories. With me now is Matthew Russell, co-founder of Copper Rivet Distillery. Great stuff. Look, what do you make of this? I mean, I suppose, just from what I can gather here, it's good news if you like a warm pint, bad news if you like everything else.
It's great news for Nigel Farage, isn't it? I mean, he likes a warm pint. In my pub, most of the pints aren't warm. They're cold. They're Stella Artois. They're Peroni. They're not your archetypal British pint. So, yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed, to be honest, because 35% of drinks consumed in a pub are spirits, and there's nothing to help the spirits industry.
OK, all right, but what should he have really done, and what will the knock-on effects of this be? So it's all going through as it is, right? What will this mean? Will this just mean that people are even less likely to go to the pub? Are we witnessing the death of the great British pub?
Well, I think, I can only speak for the spirits industry, and particularly Copper Rivet Distillery, one of the smaller distilleries out there. We've had huge, as everybody has, huge 4 times energy price inflation. Grain that we produce our spirits from has gone up 60% because of fertilizer costs, etc., etc. Glass has gone up in the region in the last 2 years of about 60%. And then the Chancellor wants to add on, another £1 a bottle of tax take when it's already a substantial proportion of the cost of a bottle of spirits.
I get all of this. I mean, I suppose as well you could argue it's a bit of an attack on fun stuff as well. I mean, people like to go out and have a glass of gin, or not maybe a pint of gin, of course, that used to be me back in the day. But, all this, the spirits and things like that, maybe it's a bit of an attack on that. Was it an easy one for him to do? Because a lot of people will just say, oh, well, it's bad for you, so they won't mind taxing it to high heaven.
I think that's exactly it. I think he's taken a bit of an easy win here in saying, well, I'm not going to freeze the duty on spirits. I will play to the audience with that British pint element. But the truth of the matter is, the spirits industry is a big export. There's 350 distilleries. I think the recent surveys is that up to 80% of the small distilleries fear closure in the next year. That's a lot of employment. That's a lot of skill that we're losing, and potential exports to foreign countries that like British spirits. I mean, it's crazy that he doesn't look at this.
Go on,
sorry.
Well, no, sorry, just for a bit pressed for time. I was going to say, I think we leave it on a very good point there, because actually that is a massive part of British culture. We do think of the old warm pint of ale, but we do export a huge amount of spirits to other nations and do very, very well out of it. And it would be a shame to lose that culture, that expertise and those jobs.